Welcome to the 5th lesson of our training course. Thank you for joining us. In the previous lessons, we laid the foundation needed to understand European Union funding. First, we learned how European Union funding works, where the funds come from, how they are allocated to different programs, and how organizations can receive support for their ideas. We then explored the different types of European Union funding and saw that different funding mechanisms are designed for different objectives and activities. In this lesson, we will explore the CERV program, Citizens, Equality, Rights and Values. This European Union program supports civil society, democratic participation, equality, fundamental rights, and European values. We will look at the program's core principles, the types of initiatives that can be supported, the organizations for which it is most suitable, and where to find current calls for proposals. The main objective of the Citizens' Equality, Rights and Values program is to protect and promote the rights and values enshrined in the treaties of the European Union and in the Charter of Fundamental Rights. The program supports the development of open, democratic, equal, and inclusive societies. At the heart of CERV are people and their active participation in society. The program supports initiatives that encourage citizens to understand their rights, participate in democratic processes, play an active role in their communities, and engage in dialogue on important societal issues. At the heart of CERV is the active participation of citizens in democratic life. The process begins with awareness. People need to understand their rights and their role in society. Next comes participation, becoming involved in initiatives or public discussions. Participation creates dialogue between citizens, organizations, and institutions. And when this dialogue leads to new solutions or a better understanding of societal issues, we achieve change. This is the core logic of CERV, from informed citizens to active participation and stronger democracy. CERV is organized into 4 main strands. The first focuses on protecting and promoting the values of the European Union. The second focuses on equality, rights, and non-discrimination. The third supports citizens' engagement and participation in the democratic life of the European Union. The Daphne strand focuses on preventing and combating violence. The opportunities available under CERV are diverse and depend on the specific call for proposals. They may be related to civic participation, rights and equality, combating discrimination, European history and remembrance, as well as initiatives that bring together citizens and organizations from different European countries. The program also supports activities aimed at the prevention of and fight against different forms of violence. Therefore, we should always start with the specific call for proposals and its priorities. CERV is a particularly important program for civil society organizations. It may be suitable for non-governmental organizations, local and public authorities, and other organizations, provided that their activities are aligned with the specific call for proposals. For organizations working directly with local communities, CERV can provide opportunities for initiatives related to civic participation, rights, equality, social dialogue, and European values. However, eligible applicants are defined in each specific call for proposals and should always be checked in advance. How can you determine whether CERV is suitable for your idea? Ask yourself what kind of societal change you want to achieve. Do you want citizens to participate more actively? Are you working to protect rights, equality, or non-discrimination? Do you want to create dialogue between different groups or communities? If civic participation and European values are at the heart of your idea, then CERV is definitely a program you should explore. CERV also offers many practical opportunities for cooperation between local communities. One example is town twinning initiatives and networks of towns, through which citizens from different European countries can exchange experiences and participate in joint initiatives. Once you have determined that CERV is suitable for your idea, you need to find a specific funding opportunity. Always start with official sources. On the European Commission's CERV webpage, you can find information about the program, its work programs, and planned funding opportunities. The actual calls for proposals are published on the EU Funding and Tenders portal. In many countries, there are also CERV national contact points, which provide information and support to potential applicants. Once you find a call for proposals that interests you, do not start developing the project proposal immediately. Then check which organizations are eligible to apply, whether a partnership is required, which activities can be funded, what the financial conditions are, and what the application deadline is. Different CERV calls for proposals may have different requirements. Therefore, always carefully review the documents of the specific call for proposals. Let us summarize the key points. CERV places citizens, their rights, and their participation in society at the heart of its projects. It is a program for organizations that aim to contribute to more democratic, equal, and inclusive societies. When developing your idea, consider what kind of change it will create, whether people will become better informed, more engaged, and more active in their communities. In this lesson, we explored the CERV program, Citizens, Equality, Rights and Values. We saw that it supports initiatives related to citizen participation, equality, the protection of rights, combating violence, and promoting common European values. We also looked at the program's main strands, who it may be suitable for, and where to find current funding opportunities. The most important thing to remember is that, under CERV, citizens are not simply the audience of a project. They should be part of the change that the project aims to achieve. When your idea promotes participation and protects rights, CERV is an opportunity worth exploring. In the next lesson, we will explore the Erasmus Plus program. Thank you for your attention.